The maritime industry is changing. There is increasing awareness around compliance and safety initiatives, making adherence to them more important now than ever before. Whether it be safety practices and procedures, the implementation of new technology, private equity investment, or overall social mindfulness, attentiveness to these initiatives also means that they carry even greater consequences if not adequately met. Overall, the industry has been slow to respond to these changes, intensifying risk exposure across many critical areas of the maritime space. Increasing awareness also means that regulatory bodies are beginning to pay more attention to the health and safety environment on board the vessels. The current standards for the management of medical supplies and equipment are inadequate compared to where they should be. Medical chest certificates are issued annually by qualified agents in order to facilitate compliance oversight. However, these certificates are not monitored throughout the year. If a product is used and not replaced, the vessel is no longer sailing in compliance despite what the certificate says. These factors ultimately mean increased risk. There's reputational risk to the brand or company, health and safety risks to the workers, risk of legal action to the company, all of which can have a detrimental impact on profitability. Let's understand these risks some more. Reputational risk. Prevalence of smartphones, media, and the internet means that bad press can go viral in an instant. Just one negative story can severely jeopardize customer loyalty and brand perception and quickly eat away at the bottom line. Seafarers are more connected and more aware of the standards required for the work environment and are able to quickly share bad practice amongst others in the industry. Legal and financial risk. You might be surprised to learn that the majority of ships sailing the world's oceans and waterways are not actually in medical chest compliance, meaning they don't have the minimum required medical supplies and equipment on board. As awareness increases, so do fines, penalties, and lawsuits for negligence and non-compliance. Health and safety risk. Unfortunately, accidents do happen at sea, so vessels must rely on their own supplies on board until they can get to a medical professional. Without the proper supplies, risk of serious injury or death increases dramatically. On IMO ships alone, 7,984 people died from accidents at sea between 2008 and 2012. Increased awareness is bringing the seriousness of these issues to light, which in turn leads to increased accountability. Gone are the days where the manager gets a slap on the wrist. Liability is going straight up the chain of command, from contractors to ship managers and on to the owners themselves. Looking the other way can make captains, managers, owners, private investors, and anyone else at the top liable for negligence. We're talking $50 million lawsuits over not having a $50 medicine on board. The risks are real. The industry is exposed, and the consequences are increasing. The question to consider is not if you will be impacted, but when. Talk to us about how we can help you manage your risk